Decibel levels are rising. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. It is a monster matchup, Jim Bentley.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things. Rafael Leao! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rafael Leao really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Bernardo Silva. Pepe. Played over towards the opposite flank. Showing good feet. Purring through the gears. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. Oh, that's delightful. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
The pull looks to get on the end of this. João Cancelo. And it's Pepe. Vitinha. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nicked it back promptly. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Messi. Opts to play it back. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. And now they can clear their lines. Acuna. Vitinha. Here's the point-blank header! It's out for a goal kick. And it's Bernardo Silva. He's in a good position here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Punched away. And it's been taken straight back. Rafael Leao. It's a goal kick. Oh, that's a key interception. Shifted upfield. Looking for options for movement. Forwards and with intent. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, what? Rafael Leao! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Ruben Dias. Nuno Mendes. Ruben Dias. And it's gone back to the keeper. Rui Patricio sends that a long way. Nuno Mendes. To Martinez. Molina, looking for the runner, who played through for the wide man. Rafael Leao, Cristiano Ronaldo. He's left his man. Oh, look at the space here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. McAllister, and it's Messi. To Messi. To McAllister. Acuna. And it's Messi. Alvarez! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's and Martinez! Save again, same outcome.
Argentina really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Ruben Dias. Moved on forwards. Nuno Mendes. Great defending, strong and determined. Argentina playing high up the pitch here, very much taking the front foot approach. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Acuna. Sends it forward. João Cancelo. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say.
Rafael Leao!
Oh, that little shimmy had intelligence written all over it. So switched on.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
De Paul. Molina. To Martinez. Romero. To McAllister. Argentina looking to pass their way through, and it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes. Gently done. That's been drilled in, and that has been clubbed away. McAllister. He's had it taken off him. Moved forward and quickly so. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Played out to the left flank. Out to the left it goes. Martinez. Messi. De Paul. Vitinha. And it's Pepe. Bruno Fernandes. For João Cancelo. And it's Pepe. To Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. Nice defending, physical and effective. De Paul. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
And they've got a throw. Defending of the desperate variety. Referee's given a throw. De Paul with the delivery. Bernardo Silva. McAllister. Strong running down that left flank. Keeper's ball. McAllister. Acuna. And here's the chance to counter. Gets away from his opponents. Messi.
Portugal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
McAllister. Gently done. For De Paul. Molina. Interesting ball. Now it's De Paul. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Going for goal! Acuna, who's short, played into the middle. McAllister. Oh, good ball. Messi. Out towards the flank. Cleared away. De Paul. Molina. De Paul. Oh, it's played into the area. Pepe is there, and he can get that clear. Pinches it off him. And now a sudden chance to counter. Moved on forwards. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo, played in. He can get that clear. Oh, nicely intercepted. Chance to break. Oh, played right into his path. Martinez. Messi. Acuna. That's a fabulous ball. And he's gone backward here. Lovely bit of skill. Pepe attempts a clearance. In once more. And that was very necessary. That's a throw. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. He's tried one! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Messi. And the counter is on. Now Martinez. Shifted upfield. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found the way through. Bernardo Silva. He's found a... And Bernardo Silva! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Definitely not one of his best. Argentina can counter promptly here. Opts for safety. Oh, they could be caught out here. Crossed in once more. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bernardo Silva. Well, they've got it again. Sends it forward. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Fiddles it through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Thinks one through. No, he's just misjudged that one. Ruben Neves. And it's played forward. Romero gets across to intercept that. Molina. And it's Messi. To McAllister. Forwards and with intent. Martinez. Shot. And he'll shoot here. And somehow it stayed out. De Paul. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Martinez. And it's Messi. To McAllister. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And now the breakaway. Bernardo Silva. He is through here. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, shooting chance! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And he just whacks it away. Oh, it's come loose. Rafael Leao. Oh, such a clever touch. That has been cut short. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Martinez. Alvarez. And it's Messi.
Martinez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nuno Mendes. Here's Rafael Leao. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Nuno Mendes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. Big chance! The keeper passes the test.
Cristiano Ronaldo simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
That's very neat. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played. Alvarez. Acuna. Romero. And it's Messi. Move forward and quickly so. Rafael Leao. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. McAllister for Messi. Shifted upfield. Now that's well seen too. Bernardo Silva to Bruno Fernandes. Pepe. Ruben Dias. Nuno Mendes. Ruben Dias. And it's Cancelo to Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. Always onto this. There's the shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Up to meet it! Keeper pulls up a fine save.
Rafael Leao is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
João Cancelo with the short one. Romero with the clearance. Argentina can start a counter here. De Paul sends it forward. Alvaro, and he's had a hit! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Threads one in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Bernardo Silva. Looking tidy in possession here. Good spot, he's seen the run. Gets good distance on it. It's gone for a throw-in. Rafael Leao. Oh, important interception. Molina. And that is played back to front. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. De Paul. It's an entertaining game, this. Both teams have had chances, but it is still 0-0. De Paul. Alvarez. Played out wide. Acuna. He's having a go! He's done very well to get to that.
I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They work all week on that sort of situation and he reacted very well then.
João Cancelo, gently done. Calmly anticipates. Molina. To Martinez. Messi. To Martinez. It's an inviting looking ball that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. João Cancelo. De Paul. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Acuna. Martinez. Moved on forwards. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano. Chance to finish. Lacking in accuracy.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Hits one! And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes. And it's played forward. Martinez. Will they claim to that? Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. De Paul wins the duel this time. Alvarez. Martinez. De Paul gets his pass away. The fullback is in acres of space here. He's dealt with that well. Now it's Rafael Leao. And he's just the keeper and the finish! Molina. Now then, the ball's come loose. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. A long ball by the goalkeeper. Acuna. To McAllister. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Ruben Neves. Ruben Dias. Nuno Mendes. Ruben Dias. To Cancelo. And it's Cancelo. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got the shot away! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Portugal really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Pepe sends it forward. Martinez. Molina. To Martinez. Romero. Moved on forwards. Ruben Dias cuts it out. Pepe. He's been picked out. Molina. And he's had it nicked away. And that'll be the last act of the first half. And it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So there was the first half.
Portugal ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in this second half.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Portugal playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Ruben Dias, Rafael Leao, Nuno Mendes, De Paul, Acuna, Romero, Acuna, up towards the front line. Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. Bruno Fernandes, Rafael Leao, Rafael Leao! He's hit it first time.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
De Paul, Romero to McAllister. Acuna. Ruben Dias can get it clear. Nuno Mendes. Looking for the runner. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been levered clear. Portugal have it back and they can go again. He's in a real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Great, another chance! Molina gets rid without sophistication. Now here's the delivery.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
McAllister. Acuna. Martinez looks to get on the end of this. And he's there to clear it. Nuno Mendes. Here's Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Here's Vitinha. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is a brilliant interception. Well, that is one way to stop him. Ruben Dias. And it's Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Romero. Forwards and with intent. João Cancelo gets over and intercepts. Ruben Neves. Ruben Dias. That's Ruben Neves. And it's Ruben Neves. Messi. Argentina finding their passes. Over to the left.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Defending of the desperate variety. And he's there to get it away. De Paul. He is just caressing the ball. And there's the hit! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Time for a change in personnel. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Ruben Dias. And back to the goalkeeper. And Pepe. To Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. For João Cancelo. And it's Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. To Bruno Fernandes. Back into the middle. And that has been cleared. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Great leap! He was well picked out, just needed a better finish.
Well, if only the calibre of the finish was as high as the calibre of the supply. I mean, that was a beautifully played cross, and it really should have seen something better on the end of it.
De Paul. Romero. To McAllister. Acuna. Correa is carrying after that one. Talk about singling someone out.
Listen, it's not nice and it's not clever, Peter, but it has to be done when he tries to make one of those telling runs.
Bruno Fernandes. Very nicely done. Cross goes in there.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Portugal have a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And it's hoisted clear. João Cancelo. That's going to go a long way. Ruben Dias. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Here's Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good spread.
This is actually quite a courageous move.
Climbs up big! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Oh, that's well spotted. João Cancelo. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Aimed in towards the centre.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Close, and the shot! Chance! It's off target and by quite a way. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, that's a nice ball. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Ruben Diaz. Rafael Leao. To Bruno Fernandes. Almost an hour gone. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now who's going to be first to this? Just eases him off the ball. And it's Bernardo Silva. Ruben Neves. Pepe. Spread out to the left. Nice control. Rafael Leao. Played out to the left flank. And that's been won straight back. And it's Correa. De Paul. He's a sharp little ball here. Pepe makes the interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Rafael Leao gets his pass away. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Looking to hit the front line. Ruben Neves. Martinez to Messi. Romero for Messi. Shifted upfield.
Portugal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And it's Correa. Correa. And it's Correa. Looking for the runner. De Paul! Messi. And here's Correa. Tries to get it clear. It'll be a throw-in. There will be a throw-in. Now the finish! That's a fine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Acuna plays it short. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. They've played it short. Cleared without complication. And now they can spring out of defence. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Romero with a definite foul there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Knocks it away. Knocks it out wide. Swings in across. Defending of the desperate variety. De Paul to Messi. McAllister. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gently done. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Argentina finding their passes. And it's Messi. McAllister. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And it's Messi. Played out to the right. That's good play. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Could move up a gear here. McAllister. Vitinha. Rafael Leao. He's had a shot! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Cristiano Ronaldo! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Towering header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Played out wide. Bruno Fernandes. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That's it! And it's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal! One delightful ball, and the rest was simple.
Oh, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And it's Correa. Correa looking for options for movement. He's had a hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Alvarez sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Bruno Fernandes. Muscular approach does pay off here. Pepe. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Acuna. Alvarez. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cleared away. Acuna gets it back. Messi. It's run loose here. Oh, what a ball to Paul! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And he's going direct. And it's been taken short. McAllister. Now it's to Paul. Shot a goal! A real chance and a real let-off. Sends it crossfield. Rafael Leao, out to the left it goes.
Well, look, urgency has spread through the team, and we're seeing a really coherent reaction.
Now who's going to be first to this?
Portugal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's Messi. Defending was strong and firm. Ruben Dias. And here's Correa. Stood up well to him there. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's had a crack. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Pepe moved forward and quickly so. And he's forced to go back. Romero plays it forward. Ruben Dias spots it and intercepts. And it's played forward. Messi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal. But Alvarez should have equalised.
Alvarez couldn't quite put that away, but there's plenty of positives in how they've responded.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. De Paul. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Acuna plays it short. That's a throw.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Nuno Mendes. That's a good run down the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Molina. For De Paul. To Martinez. Turns back here, probably the best option. De Paul, forwards and with intent. Ruben Diaz gets it away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. It's a throw-in. Vitinha with the cross. De Paul. Correa. Argentina looking to pass their way through. And it's Messi. Portugal still ahead by the game's only goal. Out to the right, played back, great hit! And that could have brought them level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Acuna, who's short. Bounced out! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Alvarez certainly showed brilliant imagination there to take on such a high tower of skill.
Bernardo Silva. And it's Cancelo. Here's Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Can he get away here? Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Shifted upfield. Messi. Gently done. Oh, that's a key interception. Ruben Diaz to Bruno Fernandes. Pepe. That'll be a throw-in. He could be in here. And he cuts out the supply. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Hit into the mid. Massive leap! just couldn't turn it in.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
5 minutes left on the clock. It is just a question of running down the clock now. De Paul. Molina. For De Paul. Bruno Fernandes. Portugal clearly now in lead preservation mode. And it's Pepe. Sends it forward. And it's Bernardo Silva. Ruben Neves.
Portugal can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
De Paul. Messi. And here's Correa. Ronaldo, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. And it's Bernardo Silva. And that's not going to reach.
Portugal probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Acuna. To McAllister. Martinez. Romero. For Messi. Played long and they could be in here. João Cancelo. Ball's gone out of play. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
McAllister. Romero. To McAllister. And here's Dybala. Acuna. And it's lofted through here.
Argentina need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Ruben Dias. Acuna. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Dybala.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Vitinha. We are into stoppage time. And it's Guerrero. Pepe. And here's Correa. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Cancelo. To Pepe. Moved on forwards. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. To Bruno Fernandes. Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Cristiano Ronaldo really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
De Paul. Forwards and with intent. Pepe. To Bruno Fernandes. Here's Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Fiddles it through. De Paul. McAllister. Driven forward. Dybala looks to get on the end of this. Vitinha. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Romero with the slide tackle there. To Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. Cross from Cancelo. Defending of the desperate variety. Rafael Leao. Bernardo had a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that. De Paul. And it's Messi. And it's Correa. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.